Good morning. Okay, the date today is August 15th, 2026. And there's my Wolfie. He says good morning. And temperature is 72 degrees, 91% humidity again. Supposed to get up to 81. It says 1% precipitation. Let me see here. 74 now. And it's getting up there, 10% precipitation now, and 81 degrees. It does show on that's supposed to rain today. So, anyways, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate it. And here's something I told y'all last night, or yesterday, morning. This is morning. I try to start here at 10 o'clock in the morning, but sometimes it just don't happen. I got doctor's appointments and stuff, and yesterday I kept stopping the camera for some reason and having to start over. Kept hitting the button. But hopefully that don't happen again. So here's what I want to show you. Yeah, like I said, I redid this. I don't know if you remember, but I had this up and this across there, but it wasn't exactly even, So I didn't like that, so I just put this piece of cedar, cut it out good, sand it down, and cut it out in the center. And then, here's the light bar. Now I'm wanting to put on here. Of course, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna cut that off as low as I can, and then attach it to there. And them light bars. I don't know if I should have made though this one longer and this one longer and these shorter. Here's what I do. It's gonna be like this. That way the bright ones are going out. I was gonna round them off, but I figured that'd be kind of hard to go around there, because there's not that much room. Yeah, I think this will be easier. And how I gotta do these inside there, I just gotta keep going until it's out of there. Hopefully I can make it good inside there, Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. I was planning on doing it there and cutting this off, but I decided that'd be too high, So like I said, I want to do this first though, so I can have something to kind of hang on to. Hopefully when I hold on to these, I don't break this. Because sometimes this cedar will break if you ain't careful. Especially knots. Yeah, I've broken a few knots. But sometimes when I break them knots, then that glue them back. And I tell you what, they're better when they're glued back than they was before I nailed them. But see, I got this Harvey a lot better. If y'all noticed yesterday. Told you I would. But I got it all penciled out good. And this one's I got a little deeper, so I can, it'll be easier to use the wood burner. Yeah, I got these kind of deep too, so it'll be easier with the wood burner. Yeah, so that's what I got going on right now. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna light the burner up. Get that lit up. And I'm gonna try to cut these out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut these out. If y'all wanna watch, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's gonna make a little noise, so If you want to watch, you can. If not, maybe you can fast forward it or something, you know. And just kind of, and then like I said, I ain't gonna burn this unless I burn it. I'm gonna burn this unless I burn it maybe with a torch, you know, or something. But I don't know, I like this clear coat on this. Makes it pop, so. I'll see, but I gotta light this thing up, so. Okay. Should have this pretty well ready. I'll do that just a little bit more. There we go. I think that music might be too loud. That might be better because the speakers are right above my phone. So, okay, get this thing. Okay, I like this. I like this tip on this. You see it? It's pretty sharp there, like. You can go through it pretty straight that way. And this way too, you can make it go straight like this, you know. This works pretty good. I had some other ones that was a little bit too thick. And yeah, they didn't work so good. So I want this thinner one. That gets better lines. Okay. That's gonna take a minute to heat up. Yeah, I think it's a little good. What do y'all think? Think that'll be alright. See it? Figure out where that light. There we go. I can see it better. Yeah, I think that'll look good once I spray that with clear coat. And I'm gonna put dowel rods across here this time. I don't know. I still might try to put a license plate like here. Can't see this. Right. Yeah, I think I still might try to put a Haas license plate right there. Then, like I said, put some dowel rod there, and then tail lights. I make tail lights here, and then let me see. Tail lights. Oh. And then I believe next would be to put the wheels. I gotta turn the light on. Keeps getting in my way. There. I'll let you see that. Yeah, like I said, I wanna probably put Haas again on here and license plate, but this time, since I got the right tool, I think I might be able to do it good. And make sure I draw it out. I think I can make it a little bigger, make it a little easier, you know. So I've been having really small, and so I put Haas in there, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna do that. Put tail lights, a bumper. And I'm thinking about, well, I'm going to put dowel rods here. So I put wheels on. And I'm going to put running boards here. And then dowel rods here and wheels. I got wheels made up. Got big ones for the back and smaller ones for the front. And then when I get all that done, I'm going to make a little exhaust here. And I I don't know if I should, but I was thinking about putting a hitch there. I like the hitch on my truck. If someone wants to tailgate me, I don't think they want to run into the back of me. Yeah, I got a big truck, F-250 Super Duty, and it sits up pretty high. You end up under my truck with the tail hitch going through your radiator, probably. You wouldn't be pretty. So don't tailgate me. Won't be pretty. You're gonna hurt my truck. You're gonna mess up your vehicle. It isn't getting hot yet. See my eyeballs. It ain't quite hot enough yet. I don't like sitting this on this table. Because one time I did it. It fell off on the ground. And it broke the tip off. And of course you break the tip off, you ain't getting that off. It's inside of it. Well, there was one I had tossed. I guess it's like my third or fourth one I've had. I think I tend to push him too hard. I think trying to get him here, I'm pushing too hard, and then I end up bending them or something, and they bend or they get stuck in there. And I'm trying to do with this one. It's does a lot better lines and stuff. Even high enough now. It's getting there. Starting to make a mark here. I'd like to make them deeper. That way I can sand them down and it won't go in. I can still have the lines there. Make it deeper. And this is where you gotta be careful on going up and down from this. When you're going up and down from this wave lines, well, it kind of wants to go, you know. You can see how it does. If the lights don't show it. See how it does, like tick, 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 you know. But you do it this way, straight, and it's a pretty good line, you know. This one zigzags like a little bit, but it's not bad, you know. And now if there was a knot there, then my rough. They tend to burn, sizzle. Yeah, they do. Okay, let's see if I can get this other one good. I pushed pencil marks across there really good, and I made them a little deep. And that helps a lot. Yeah, I like to go across it at least 2 times, if not more. This one only once, so. That'll make it deeper. Like I said, I want it deep. Okay. Good morning. Cheers. Got me a good old Coke this morning. Oh. Okay. Got that pretty well burnt. Now I gotta start on the Harvey. Okay. Now here's part I gotta be careful. Yeah, one of the hardest thing for me is not pressing it down too hard and breaking the tips or something, or bending them good. But then I gotta kind of press a little bit in order to, like I said, make it a little deep. So when you give it a nice smooth sand, it won't come off. I think the hardest, it's about the hardest one to do, you know, make it right. But I'll get her. Let's see. I don't knock myself out with this thing. Hit my head on it. I've done more than once. Yesterday I did a couple times, last night. Oh shoot. I didn't touch this. This is the hard part. Get this nice and circular right. got it too deep, so it ain't too deep, so I think I can sand that down. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want it though. This art is not the hardest letter to make on here, I do believe. Okay. Messed up the art a little bit, but it is what it is. When I sand it, it'll come down off and I'll be able to fix it. Not a problem. You see how I was able to fix this, right? And this. Okay, working on the V's. Yeah, the other ones are easier because they're straighter. They got that round part. I went a little bit too far on the speed, but like I said, I can sand it and make because it ain't that deep. Sand it down and get it straight. Okay. Let's do the Y. Okay. And like I said, be careful with these springs or you could break it. Then you have to buy another. It's like $20, $25, you know. Okay, I got it pretty good. Okay. Like I said, I can sand this down. It's not that deep. That way I can fix that B better. And yeah. See, it's got a pencil mark a little bit right there. See, they're gonna lights. See that pencil mark right there still on the E. Like I said, when I sand her down, that'll go away. Okay. Let's see if I can do a little bit of cutting on this thing. See what happens if I don't break it. It's awful small stuff here. Okay. I believe what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut that straight across there. Straight across, you know, and then I'll be able to cut these a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm going to mark it down. Maybe I got one of these pencils that don't work. They got one of these ones that you push in a pencil. I found that. Oh, man, that works good. Okay. This is a straight one, so I'm going to use this. Instead of measuring it, I believe I need to measure it. Let's see where it went. Must be the one that's not working. Well, it don't work this time. I'll try another one. No, it's not working. See if this one is. That worked better. Now I put another line there, it's hard to see. Hard to see this sucker with the light thing. Okay, cut that across. Ooh, had that too high. Be very, very careful. You could cut your finger off. I'm going to straighten this out. Yeah, it's crooked. Just to get her straight. I think that'll help. Yeah, I don't think I want to go any deeper really because of the holes that are on top there. I'm going to cut these out. I tell you, I'm going to have to hold it good. I see that thing will bounce off out of your hand. That's why I got this board on, so it will stay closer to that piece of wood here. And it's got a hole in there. It goes this way and this way. They're good sized holes too, so if you get something small, we could go right inside that hole. So that'll be careful. noisy. Okay, but I got all these cut down. Actually, I was able to round them off just a little bit there. The hard part is going to get into having to get in there and sand that. Well, I might not have to though. I'm going to try to cut this straight down, straight up and down, and try to so I can get this out of there. Because that's the only way I know to do it, you know. And then, like I said, when I get this done, I'm going to cut this strip right through it there off so it'll be lower. I'm going to round these off too, you know, try to round this all off. Except this, I might have to angle it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if y'all come back tomorrow, should have this ready to put on. And this too. Actually, I might put this on. Like I said, I'm going to put a half on it. I'm going to put this on first. I might put this on last, really, because I have to turn it, you know, upside down. Well, I don't want to knock it off, you know, so that's something for the future, really. But this I can do tomorrow. Okay. Well, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate it. Okay. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Later.